Shut up! Shut the hell up!
When does a man become an insect? I want to know.
What?
Like my guy, self-reflection is needed and some mental health services should be called.
Some sick pity party!
Yeah.
Where
Unfortunately, I think this might be self-reflection. We might be observing self-reflection happening right here.
At the center of the headphones, please. Hurry up, please. It's time.
I think... Looking at it and thinking about it a little bit, I think part of what we might be seeing here is Mark going through his life. Like going over his life.
I'm so tired.
When it's coming to an end. He said he had only a few months to live, right?
Tell me.
We're seeing all of the mistakes he's made and all the ways he's hurt people.
And others have to die.
And his regrets in a lot of ways.
That gives me the right to live longer than you. Why do the best people always die so young? Martyrs? Did you live just to spur us leftovers? To doing one thing right with our lives? Are you just a set piece?
I'm the only one who has had any formal psychology training. You take a word for it? Maybe. This is more about, like, media interpretation.
We parts of ourselves behind. Why can I always...
Which I do not have any formal training in, so...
Till I have to call my friends and tell them you died. Then I start to blubber like a baby, and no one can understand me through the snot. And then I have to repeat myself. And I have to say it all over again. You died. Are you just a toy? A good idea for a story. My God, you were real. A real human being.
Upgraded my source stream quality? I have.
I loved you.
I think I've got it rigged up so that it'll run 1080 nicely, so...
You were so full of life the last time I saw you.
I don't know if there's any real benefit to it. I think the main reason I run it at 1080 is so that I can
I know you very long.
have it recorded in 1080 so I can make clips and things out of it in 1080, which is nice for YouTube.
The world never deserved you. Maybe it did. That's 2 deaths already. I can't handle a third.
2 deaths already?
That's a lie. I'll be fine.
So Sean is one, who's the other?
Maybe I really am a narcissist.
Watching on the phone in bed is definitely better quality. Oh,
I cry.
glad to hear that.
I cry so ugly.
Buddy, we all cry ugly.
I'm so tired.
Sometimes the ugliness is the point, Sean.
No,
When it comes to crying.
this can't all be in vain.
Maybe I'm getting too philosophical here, but I think, yeah, when you cry, sometimes the ugliness is the point, right? Because you're supposed to be broken. And in some ways, you're showing everyone around you how broken you are. How not okay you are. Well, there goes the mood. Wrong red tea. Listen, that happens to the best of us. Reaching over for something, leaning over to get something, and there's just... Big stretch. I will stretch that. Oh, and hydrate. Oh, and head pats, how nice. Okay, anyway. So these look like bullet holes. I'm guessing they were trying to fight the mockingbirds. Where are you? Please stop. I'm sorry, you're a grown man, but you have no amygdala. I love you, but someone has to be there to take care of Mom. Please survive. I hope it was worth it. You're a grown man, but you have no amygdala. So an amygdala is the part of the brain often related to, what are the mockingbirds are supposed to represent something about his regrets? Quite possibly. The amygdala is a part of the brain that's usually associated with instinct and things that are like fight or flight response, things like that. Things like usually associated with like lower brain function, while the prefrontal cortex is usually associated with higher brain functions. So it should be. So he's saying that maybe he.
It's a little slow.
Yeah, I think he's saying that he has no self like preservation instinct.
Keep your poker face. All hands on deck. Can you feel the sunlight, dreamer? Can you taste the rain? It's bluffing. It's bluffing. Death, sting me with your empty shades. There's a power greater than you. Who's bluffing? Who's bluffing? In a box under the apple maple fig tree. I might rework a few lines. I'll sleep on it.
So it was a poem that his wife wrote at some point. Leo, you're scaring me. Where are you? Please, it's not worth it. Audio. I have a bag of glow sticks. Please have physical ID ready. Sign vision homines perut. Without vision, people perish. I don't know about that. A lot of blind people do fine. That's storage.
Something's broken through the tiles.
Ooh, fun. I have a flashlight. I keep forgetting I have a flashlight because games that get me so used to wandering around in the dark. Blockade made of crates.
We're here, but I can't squeeze through.
Given that he said I can't squeeze through, I'm guessing I want to go there. I still have that hand holding the key that I picked up in the amusement park. Hey, look, a key. I'll take those. I don't know where they go to, but I'll take them. Someone can see me. Lovely. I can't see you. Do you want to maybe, like, show yourself? Be lovely if you did. Then I could be a little less confused. And we could talk. And have a lovely conversation about whatever the fuck we wanted. And whatever the fuck is going on. Oh, that's not good. Hey, Wolfram, you cannot us. I trust you. The others will follow. Darkness is merely the absence of light. You know, when somebody starts spouting lines like the darkness is merely the absence of light, you know you're in trouble. There's a window up there, which we can get to, I assume, somehow. Anything over here? This is where it came from. Ooh, this looks new. Oh, I hear things. I hear things and I don't like it yet. Oh, I have company. I don't like having company. I don't like that at all. I would much rather be alone at this point. Why is my model freaking out? You know, you didn't have to do that. I think I've made those too cheap. Power saw, power blade, and a loca cock. What's an aloca cock? Actually, I don't want to know what a loca cock is. Probably something I don't want to Google. Who's on quota? You're on quota. Aw, it's fun. Vending machine doesn't work. I bet if I really wanted to, I could probably break into it and take whatever I wanted out, but...
Cheer 50 model looking like it's set to 15 FPS lol.
Right? I'm not sure why it's doing that. And then all of a sudden it'll start running normally, and then it'll go not normal, and then normal, and then not normal. I don't know what's going on with that. Actually, let me see if there's anything in the options here. Just high with regular revolution. Nothing there to make note of. Sometimes VSync will fuck with shit. I don't seem to have VSync on. Let me check the menu over here. Running at 1080p. Parameter values are normal. Settings are connected normally. GPU is normal priority. Sprout 2 is normal priority. Oops. No, I'm very tiny. What does that do? Oh, I look weird. What did I fix? What did I just do? Also, I'm kind of like a little out of frame here. Chat, we're finding new options and we're fiddling with them. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. There it is. There's all of me. Put me back over here where I belong. Huh. I turned on something called Live 2D Smoothing, and I have no idea what it did. I'm just pressing buttons and hoping something good happens, chat. Honestly, that's like 90% of my life. Yeah, I don't have any tapes to put in the video player. Oh, Jesus.
What the hell was that?
I don't think it worked on your end, but the, I had the alert that I have ads coming up play on my end. And it scared me, because it played just at the same time as that dude popping out. North Shore of Hawaii is getting pounded by waves. They'll get Department of Defense text alerts from Hawaii from the time you were stationed there. Oh. Perkins for Whitewater. End swamp gas leaks. Lower copays. We'll keep Winterleaf evergreen. Didn't sound bad showed up, yeah. Mix It Up is kind of funny when it comes to playing sounds over my, when it comes to playing sounds in a way that are hearable by chat. That's why I have it set up so that it plays both to chat and to me. That way I know it's coming up, so we can, go to ads and people can not miss things. Diego Riviera. Current operating fire marshal for all duties in Winterleaf. Spent 12 summers in a fire lookout tower. And spotted an eagle from 7 miles away. William H. McConnell III. Formerly in possession of a strikingly athletic frame, has gone soft with age. Haven't we all, buddy? Graduated from community college with a degree in geology. Former geology freelancer, bouncing from project to project before settling in Winterleaf. Philip J. Hart. Kingsport, Massachusetts, local with masters in psychology from Miskatonic U. Spent late 90s in Tay in under the employ of the episodal to see the CD organization recruited in 2001. Valuable. Happy birthday, Phil! Aw, it was Phil's birthday when everyone died. Alright, I think this is a good time to pop over to YouTube and do them ads. Don't worry, chat, you won't miss anything. Boop, boop. Alright, what were we doing?
Yellow access required.
I have a feeling this is going to take a while, chat. Okay, so... Water cooler. We're in security now. A new motivational poster.
As well. I think she's in that one French grunge band.
Guards caught.
Guess they take turns watching the cameras.
You know, I don't think I could ever work on a secret government project, chat. Whoa. Model immediately freaked out when I turned the game back on. I don't know what's going on with this. Message to the security team and Special Force of Avalanche. There's been a breach in staff records. For now, all IDs, verification, and assignments will be done via analog. This issue will be resolved soon. But yeah, I don't think I could work on a secret government project, because as soon as somebody asked me what I did for a living, and I had to be like, I can't tell you, I would have to give it up. They'd have me in like one. I would just be outed by my sheer social awkwardness. Safe. Change safe combo again. We're in too deep to have another punk spreading shit like he's Gutenberg. Ooh. Wonder what the code is.
Rubble inside blocking the door.
What's this? Yeah, yellow clearance card. Now we're talking. Ventilation shaft. Keycard reader. Nice, we got a shortcut open up. What's this? Got another report from Jack the Slacker. Poor soul lost his keys in storage A again. Here's a tip, water boy. This one's free. Maybe stop sightseeing and pick up a mop. I like the idea of the secret government facility having a dinging bell. Our little secret. 4260. Wonder if that's for the safe. 4260. It was. Oh, and there's a tape that says Leonard on it. I smell lore, chat. You ever seen those nightstands that turn into a bat and a shield? I have. I feel like if you find yourself in a situation in which you have to defend yourself, disassembling your furniture in order to do it takes too long. Do you one better semi-auto shotgun with buckshot? Yeah. So I don't want to get like political here about it or anything, but I always get concerned when people are, you know, people are trying to defend their homes with firearms, partially because there's a chance of the bullet going through a wall or something and hitting someone else. This has happened before. And I'm not sure breaking and entering is something that somebody should die for either, just from a like ethical standpoint. Know what I mean? But I also understand. His victim attempted break-in in Fimby, someone with the intention to kill. But he'll justify to return fire for anyone trying to enter my house and break in. Fair. The sugar in my drink didn't dissolve properly, and I got it all at the end. You know, I'm sure you worked very hard on that video, but I have other things to do. There we go, another opening to go somewhere else. Somebody lost their keys in storage, huh? Give me that litter. So what is going on here? Is this just like...
Access tunnel's locked. Hell of a jump.
Too much jump? You're gonna need a key.
Thing's busted. Won't spark.
You can definitely climb that and get in that. We're better talking about it now. Dude tried to break in the house when his wife left him. Was staying with us until she found a place of her own. Came over and nearly shot out the door. If it wasn't for Combs getting here just in time, I probably wouldn't be here today. Goodness. Came over, nearly shot out the door. Wasn't for the Combs getting here in time, probably wouldn't be here today. Wait, so you knew the guy? That's so much worse. Or is that better? I'm not sure. Can someone check the bathroom vents? I keep hearing strange noises freaking me out. And it's not Perkins. Listen, you start hearing strange noises in bathrooms, you ignore it. Bridger, could you track down the construction site encroaching on our 13th quadrant? Just make something up. Bob, their building permits. We have enough problems right now. OJ, I took this job specifically to get away from bureaucratic bullshit. Why don't you eminent domain them? Bulldoze everything for all I care. I have no right to build plastic tubes, and I creepy animals on government land. so... The vents in the bathroom, huh? You got very drunk and came over to... Yeah. Oof. Friends like that, who needs enemies? I already read that. Here's security. In fact, I had no way to protect my mom and brother while they're hiding in the room. Now you start to kick the door and blowing you away. Valid, I guess. That's a difficult experience. I have nothing to add to it. I got down a rabbit hole. Still deal with the drama from it. We're like 12, and that's where sleep anxiety comes from. Okay, so if you were 12 at the time, that's a lot. That's a lot if you were 12 at the time. That's almost a completely different experience. That's a very different thing. Experiencing something like that when you're a child versus it happening when you're an adult. I thought this was one of your friends, like that you had encountered as an adult. Very different experience. But yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm lost. Did I find my way? I'm back in the break room. How do I get through? How do I get back the way I came here? I understand response. Dad's friend. Hung out with a lot. Dad and the wife worked together at that time. Ah. Oof. Sounds like a messy, messy thing. Found my way back? I think I may have found my way back here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I found it. Probably could have gone through the other way. Actually, it probably would have been smart to go through the other way.
Something's broken through the tiles.
So we're looking for maybe the bathroom? Now that we have a screwdriver. I don't think we've made it into the bathroom period yet. Ooh, fun. Grab some litter. Because that's totally a sensible thing to do right now. It's not often I get to pen these diaries. I'm concerned yet again about the climate of our little project. With wars and rumors of war coming from the current administration, it seems our branch research has only continued to ramp up. Wish I could brush it off as mere coincidence, but the air is electric with murmurs from the other departments. Helps from the top about using our development as weapons of war. I fear we're playing with fire. This field is brand new and volatility is unlike anything I've ever experienced. To step so quickly and recklessly like this is tragedy in the making. When a boulder starts rolling down a mountain, who can possibly stop it? Concerned citizen. found somebody's private tape. I'm guessing it's not going to be as interesting of a tape as I'm hoping. At least not interesting in the way I'm hoping. Oh. Don't flush feminine products. Okay, that's just good advice. Don't flush feminine hygiene products, chat. Logs up the sewer. I wonder if you could make flushable feminine hygiene products. I think it's kind of a waste, because you can just throw them away. Psychiatrist said it wasn't a PTSD per se. You definitely had a trauma response to it. I recognize the behavior that me keeping a weapon within reach is a trauma response, and the inability to sleep in new places all stems from that incident. I'm told by a doc I'm very good at self-analyzing myself, apparently. Yeah. Sometimes people are too good at self-analyzing. I think my my therapist has mentioned that to me a couple times. There's a point where it almost becomes detrimental to be that self-aware. Maybe that's just me. I never give up until I die. I don't know what I was expecting, but it really wasn't this. Leban Nefi Evangelism. I'm playing this to the end, chat. I want to see. I like the adorable dinosaur thing, though. Is this repeating? Also, Chad, if you ever want to know the that guy in the little pictures there, the guy going by, the little anime guy, that's about the quality I can draw it. Okay, well, it was kind of the only thing I had was that I needed to go in there. Zona is impressed that I recognized I was causing some of my sleep issues and that I created my own structured sleep hygiene to improve my sleep quality. You've done the hardest part on your own. Giving my patients to create these habits is usually the hardest job. You've done that on your own. All I really need to do is figure out what's going on and either give you a sleep apnea machine or meds to keep it going. Meds to keep you asleep. Ah. Yep. I mean, if it's working out for you.
Rats. This place is a maze.
So we need a key for that. Okay, so I mentioned that he lost his key in storage A, which we can reach it. Start your ASMR and get some sleep. Well, you have a wonderful sleep, Boda. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. Let's see here. I must have missed something in here, right? There's supposed to be keys around here somewhere. What's this thing? Already read that. Okay, so this is the same thing I saw before. What's over this way? Oh, it's like a spark plug. Must be for the, what's this thing called? Forklift. Are you forklift certified, Jet? I'm definitely not.
Oops.
See, this is why it's good to have somebody who is very handy during these sort of situations. Somebody who's handy, and or somebody who's fit, and or somebody who's a good leader. These are good things to have during bad situations. The ability to make machines run can, what's the word I'm looking for? Can bypass the need for physical strength fairly often. And enough physical strength can bypass the need for machines to run. If my man was fit, he could have just climbed up and gotten in the box. He could have just climbed up the machine. He didn't have to because he could get it running. A lizard for the ladder. Chad, I'm not a smart man. Just sort of assume that's what those were for. And I assumed wrong. Are you physically strong enough to climb down? The answer seems to be yes. Like, he's doing bad, but he's not quite bad enough for that.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? It's not your fault.
Come on, Sean. Don't haunt me, you asshole. You're the one who did it. Thank you for purchasing Comforts and Great and Secure all-in-one brain teaser security system. Guaranteed the most fun and economical way to secure large electrical grids and power stations. Interested? We'll win your contract bid. Contact Gumpers Electric for more information. To manually override the lock, press the top left button 12 times in a row, then the middle button once. Huh. Oh, this seems like a bad idea. Let's climb in the vent, chat. Nothing bad can happen if I climb in the vent. And by nothing bad, I mean everything bad. We go faster, little man. Psyops are best ops. Okay, maybe I'm fucked up, but Psyops seemed like it would be a really fun thing to do for a living. Also, you would meet very interesting people doing that, I think. I think you'd have some very interesting coworkers. Your job is literally just to troll people. I mean, not actually only to troll people, but it's an important part of it. Stick to the script, sift out the seeds of discontent, and disseminate kernels of guided thought. Our reels are great. The more information, the better. Think about glow sticks. I do wonder what the glow sticks are for. I assume that they were to find your way around, but doesn't seem to be a very common thing that I need. The management of general information operations. It appears one of your hypnotic devices has an effect on your own team members. They've been vandalizing staff IDs with their own creative projects. I've attached some of them here. Kindly but forcefully ask them to keep on a tighter leash. We don't want you-know-who to get involved. Stop pitting your men against mine in interdepartmental conflict. It may help your team's morale. But my hallucinauts need a stress-free environment to operate with their full mental facilities. Hallucinaut Bay Director. Ooh, hallucinauts. I assume the hallucinauts are people who are using hallucinogens in an attempt to get, like, in deeper contact with these extra-dimensional beings. Stop printing your behinds on our expensive taxpayer-funded printers. You get a pension. What are you doing? Grow up. I like the big lollipops. Nothing weird about that. The end of the world. I regret to inform our loyal readers, after a fantastic 16 years, the World of Mystery publication is no more. I've come to this conclusion after an agonizing series of nights in the wilderness, wherein my partner, Leica Jones, head writer and editor of cult classic Uncult Weekly, was tragically killed. I greatly regret the circumstances that placed her in harm's way. I'm deeply sorry to all affected by the loss of such a brilliant woman. Please do not harass her family with questions or unwanted media coverage. Respect her and her family's privacy. Please do not worry about me. I've decided to retire and spend my twilight years of my life with my family in Montana. It has been an honor to write for such a bright and brilliant audience. You alone are the ones to save this world. I've arranged for any unfulfilled yearly subscriptions to be refunded. Thank you for your financial support over all these years. I love you all. George. Oh my.
Can't get this over.
Not surprising, but... well, this computer seems to be working over here. Ant Farm 2, Electric Zoodaloo. Posted in 2003. I had to start a new thread due to the post limit. My final thoughts on the matter. Any attempt to crack this topic is useless. The Appalachian ant farm is a formless void, an unmarked grave, an empty signifier. It consumes all possible meaning and discretion. Wipes its mouth and spits out the bones. Your mom's an empty signifier. The ants are ants. The farm is a farm. Go skim Lackham somewhere else. Appalachian ant mill, biblical link to Nephilim, location 24. So he drove out the man and placed the east of the garden a flaming sword, which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. Right now, even more annoying schizos out in full force today. Hello, everyone. Excited by this topic. I thought that... sorry, let me try it again. Hello, everyone. Excited by this topic. Although in Psyops origin, I've created a book on the very topic, and more including in relation to the modern phenomena like Bigfoot, Loch Ness, occult, and even the upcoming global seed vault. I don't ask for payment, but you can send mail order for a PDF and visit my HTML site. The ant mill is another case of a long-observed phenomenon of mass hysteria. Observe the Ariel school incident in Zimbabwe in 1994. 62 pupils all independently reported seeing a black-dressed creature descending in a UFO and landing in a field beside them. Occam's razor, which is more likely? The imaginative school children dreamt up an exciting tale and whipped their friends into it? Whether they are not alone in the universe, and Earth is great for tourism. Our brains are a lot less trustworthy than we may think. They're easily swayed by a crowd influence and mimic desire. If you're in research of Appalachian ant mill location and reality, UFOs are demons. Too core, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. No, it's not true, mister. The CIA is a spiritual entity. Department of Defense is a spiritual entity. The DOV is a spiritual entity. Tonight this has been... Word I'm not sure. You're all brain dead. The WWW was a mistake. Do you have anything meaningful to input in this conversation, or do you just enjoy tearing people apart? Oh, it was the beginning of the internet as it is now. Yeah, I love being really annoying and negative online 24/7. It's really good shit. Go read a book or two. Of course, I don't think the ant farm is a magic fairy box. Ah, of course, the usual. The materialist wanting to lecture about denying reality. Okay, cool. I see why your troglodytes at Bush steamroll 30,000 Iraqis. All your IQs combined are room temperature. I'm not USA, I am from Polska. Wow, that got political. Chad, a lot of you weren't around at the beginning of the Iraq War. It was something. Madness unlike I have ever seen in my life. Hey, I'm so sorry our last goodbye was so rough. I'm gonna see if I can slip this note in your pocket. You're a killer rocker, dude. But more importantly, you're a great friend. Our band was great while it lasted. Sorry I didn't make it into 2 albums. One-hit wonder, baby. That's life. People have different paths. We're just travelers in this world, man. For a time, I was glad to have crossed trails with you. Make sure you visit someday when your solo project gets big, okay? Claudia. Aww. The punk rock band didn't work out, chat. Like. Gene, I can't find you in this commotion. Are you heading to the center too? Daniel.
Locked.
So we're trying to find our way possibly to the center. Ooh, I don't know if I want to enter the collapsed tunnel, chat. That didn't seem like a good idea.
Red access required.
But it also seems to be the only way I can go, so... Wish me luck! I'm going to die. I'm not particularly claustrophobic, chat, but... I don't think I would ever climb into a tiny tunnel I didn't know where it went. Nah-uh. Don't like it. I can't examine the suits at all or anything, so... Anything in the locker? No, it's not. Hard to tell because the camera won't let me look. Where's this guy? Hey, there's Psyops. Cool. So I can work my way back pretty easily. Artificial hallucinauts. Entry ledger. Chain Lancer, Lost Lens Maker, Wagon Driver, Rockstar Player. My name is scratched out at the bottom. There's that. Cool. Go back around. Ooh, a new vision. Chicago's too smoggy, I know.
Chicago's too smoggy, I know. You should really come with me sometimes, Liz. Yes, I practice on the beach. I roll a mat out sometimes and stretch too. It's serene. I feel connected to the stars. The sky rolls up like a scroll, dumps the cosmos in your lap. There's no one else. It's nice, you know?
Are there beaches in Chicago?
You don't really know who you are until you're alone. Some people can't stand it. It's where I thrive. It's all I need. But I do feel like an alien sometimes.
I mean, don't we all?
No, just a real alien. Maybe I am destined for the stars.